everyone, welcome to the JLC Art Lab with Morah Baila. Today we're going to be learning how to build a model of the famous museum in Jerusalem called the Shrine of the Book. In Hebrew it's called Heikel HaSefer. We're going to be using repurposed items from around the house. Since we can't go out, we have to use what we have at home. So look forward to collecting your supplies: toilet paper tubes, paper plates, the plastic wrapping for the meat packages, and your matzah boxes. Okay, everyone, get your supplies together and let's go. Here we go. Here's my design for the Shrine of the Book, which consists of a dome building, which is white, and a black wall, which the designers intended to contrast spiritual lightness and darkness. I made my own little design on paper. I used toilet paper tubes, and I put a little scroll inside representing the Dead Sea Scrolls. I used a toilet paper tube that I cut up to create that pointed top on the dome. Centered the paper plate, found the center of the paper plate, and stapled it on. Now inside are there the tubes with the little pusik, and put it all together. Now the next thing I want to do is to make sure that I had a platform, like a base for everything. So I took my matzah box, opened it up. Okay, I'll use that later. Here's what I'm using for the black wall, which are the foam trays that the meat gets packed in. Instead of newspaper, I used a paper bag for paper mache and white glue and water. And here I am, I'm just trying to make that shape and put everything together, hold the tip of the shrine building. I'm just working it around till I get the shape that I want. Once I had that in place, then I went on to work on covering the rest of it with paper mache. Inside, you see I made my little tunnels, which represent the entry to the museum. Put it on another paper plate, glued it shut, and kept working on my paper mache. Once I had that all covered, I let that dry, and I put that aside to dry. Cover it with a little glue to give it a little extra stickiness and stay together. Cut off the top because it was too tall. And then I happened to have some air dry clay that I spread all around it, which really gave me the feeling of the clay lids of the jars that the Dead Sea Scrolls were found in. I know some of you don't like getting your hands messy. I find it very therapeutic, and I really enjoyed playing in the clay. Okay, I painted the inside of my box white, and I also painted the plastic tray where the black wall will be sitting in white, working again with the contrast of the black and the white. Okay, I wanted to add a little extra edging around my paper plates to make it look more like the design that the architects had in mind. It was not an easy task, but I did the best I could. I cut 2 more foam trays to make the base, because the Shrine of the Book sits in a pool of water, which is also symbolic of the Dead Sea Scrolls that were found in the caves near the Dead Sea. Added some more clay, try and get that shape right. And then after I used some water to paintbrush it on, I assembled my water. I used a blue foam tray, cut it up to be water. Took a piece of black paper, covered the black foam tray, and then I made a plaque, and I Xeroxed something from the internet, which has the Shrine of the Book, the label on it. Sanded my clay Shrine of the Book down, painted it white, and we're almost done. All we have to do is finish painting it and assemble it, and we will be done. And I hope you enjoyed doing this as much as I enjoyed making this video for you.